Hello everybody, Dick Vic here, and welcome to another internal showcase. Today we're going to be going over the battle stations in the 2x2 size from every manufacturer, starting with Taiyo. Now, we're going to start in this beautiful little corner here, just some little things. I like that they have a little chair here to strap yourself in if you're just a random extra who doesn't belong in the combat control center. But this place would primarily be used like in combat for running operations and things like that, and I'm pretty underwhelmed by the Taiyo. Primarily because of the position of their navigational table. You can see that the screens on the other side over here are still set up, but to view them through this wall really doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I do like this beautiful little middle console. I like up top here, they got good screens there. I think there's some wasted space over in this whole corner here with these two lockers that are just empty. Overall, Taiyo just doesn't super impress me here. I think some of the other ones did a lot better job. You got yourself a foam cup, buddy. We're gonna work our way over here into this little back storage room where I have the ladder set up currently, and we are going to head up into the Hope Tech. Now the Hope Tech pretty much follows the exact same layout. However, I think the color scheme does a lot of work in here, and I think this just looks a lot better in my opinion.
We might go to Paradiso next year.
I'm glad you go to Paradiso.
Spa days.
Come around here, you can see it's the exact same layout still as the Taiyo downstairs. They still have this stupid navigation placement right up against this wall. And since it's exactly the same, we're going to work ourselves into this back room here and move on up into the Nova Galactic. Right up into a wall of storage. Now the Nova Galactic is different by a huge amount. All the other ones are very open. It's like one big room. The Nova Galactic seems to be more like a hallway per se. It's just like a bunch of little rooms. I do love how cluttered it is here. Like, you can't use that workstation. It's just covered in shit. Love all those panels here, but we come through the first story of another station right here. I do love this giant screen. Imagine breaking that. That would suck to get another one in there. Beautiful little computers here, and you come through this doorway into like the main room, I would say, for combat and control. They at least have this set up in a slightly better fashion with the benches and seats here, but these screens are still set up to view it from the other side. It just looks like crap. If you're gonna put it there, at least like make a version where the screens are all facing the same way or something. But that's just a little tidbit that I'm not a big fan of in a lot of these battle stations so far. Is that a hovering... There's a hovering thing here. It's only from this side. What are you? It's like a logo, an icon of something? Yeah. Like some sort of weird sticker. Interesting. I'd have to bust out like a scope to see that. Well, there's another reason that the Nova Galactic, in my mind this time, let me down. I was expecting a lot because I've been really liking some of their other modules. Now we're going to be moving up into the Stroud Eklund. This one is probably my favorite so far out of all of them. Just look at this freaking room. It's huge. You could talk to each other in here. You could yell across this. You could throw things at your companions. Because you should be talking in mics and headsets anyways. But just check out this freaking display on top of this freaking table right here. And this table's not like at my nipple height. This is actually like down where you could see it if you're standing at it. And work on it if you're sitting at it. You like reach down and press buttons. I just think the Stroud Eklund did a wonderful job with this freaking battle station compared to the other ones this time around. They got beautiful little posters in their lockers. You got emergency med kits in their lockers. Even that stuff. There's just stuff in there. All the other ones are just empty. You got a little storage bin here. I don't know what's up with this giant cooler over here. You know, to keep all your beer here. Maybe you keep your dead bodies in here. Not quite sure what's up with that. But either way, Stroud Eklund looking really good. Which means the Deimos looks pretty dang good too, because they usually follow about the same loadout here. But we'll head up into the Deimos, and you'll see that they have a different placement here with this giant diamondish table here. That's like octagon. By the way, overall, the Demon and the Stroud Eklund are most certainly my favorites, and I love the deep blue color schemes on these things. So my personal favorite is definitely the Stroud Eklund. I do like how the Deimos shows off some of these struts a little bit better here. I think they're a really unique design feature to these two modules. By the way, everyone, we're going to wander over to these lockers, actually. I was about to do my outro, but let's see what they got in the Deimos lockers. I bet it's the same as the downstairs ones with the Stroud Eklund. Exactly the same. Who would have guessed? Binoculars and all. By the way, everyone, my favorite, Stroud Eklund. I've said it like 16 times. I'm not really sure what to go over in here. I've never been in like a battle comms room in like a Navy ship myself in real life to know which one of these would be more realistic and better for a task. So I can't really give that input. But let me know in the decision what you guys would choose, and I'll see you all in the next one. Dig Fig out! Bye, everyone.